Hey guys, this is Chris, aka Parasite, and I'm here bringing you some gameplay of my teammate TuQuick. Throughout this video, I'll be breaking down how he plays and how this fits into the Slayer role on Lockdown CTF. So as you can see here, he picks up a kill middle as he's setting up for the initial push on the spawn, and then he goes ahead and peeks middle, and what it looks like is he's rotating back up to art. This is usually key for a Slayer. You gotta be really kind of passive, but at the same time you can't be too passive, otherwise it won't really work out for you. But as you see, he does pick up a kill in art because he rotated back to the flag, and now you see that 2 are dead, or 3 are dead. He begins to push out and kind of get control of the spawns. And this is another thing that Slayers are usually known for and good at, is that they control the spawns, and they're basically the manipulators so that the OBJs can actually run around the map without having to be worried of somebody spawning up next to them. So as you see here, he's posted up in the middle of the map to make sure that nobody spawns on his stairs, and as you can see, one of our other teammates is blocking the mannequin spawn. So TuQuick does know that they will spawn back parking lot, or they will be spawning back stairs, and as you see, he's posted up in a position watching the back stairs while the rest of his team retreats. See, this is key in a Slayer's positioning because you want to take control of their power spots, but if your teammates are not around, you kind of just want to hang loose and make sure that you get any stragglers left in their base so that the objectives can push out and maybe get a pull out, maybe even to an overextend, so that we can get this into a stalemate, this being the bad side. So what you see TuQuick doing now is actually 2 of us are in their base being really sneaky right now, just kind of waiting it out, trying to see where they're pushing, and as you see, he does manage to pick up a kill, and he does manage to pick up 2 kills, and as you see, he's getting control of the spawns on the bridge while one of our other teammates gets the returns, and now he's setting up for the spawn. They should be spawning back of their stairs, and as you see, he's peeking middle to check that. So what you want to do is you really want to control this bridge as a Slayer, because if you do get set up at their bridge and somebody gets set up at their stairs, they will spawn mannequin. As you can see here, he is setting up for that spawn trap, and he does manage to see 2 of them. He picks up the kill on 1. He's switching his weapon. Here's the second one. One did manage to get by, but it was because of his lack of ammo, so you see him rotating to try and pick him off, but one of his teammates does get lucky and picks him off. And see, the thing that he knows, being a Slayer, is that once you do push their spawns and get them in a spawn trap, you want to give them some breathing room so that they can spawn correctly and they don't get messed up spawn. As you see, he did push out of their spawn trap. They did manage to spawn near their flag, and unfortunately they pulled the flag out. But him still being alive, it gets him in a position to pick up any foes that are in the area so that our teammates can push up and get that return as we just did. And again, he posts up on the mannequin spawn trap, seeing that his team is pushed up to those back stairs. They will be spawning either back parking lot or mannequin, as he sees that he picks up another kill, and now again giving them some breathing room so that they can spawn parking lot. So as you can see, this spot on the map is really key for a Slayer, and he's doing a really good job of it. And so if any of you Slayers out there that are looking for some tips on how to become better at it, this spot right here, and just knowledge of where your team is pushing is really what you need to learn. This is really what you need to work on, where you need to push. So he's still on his spree. I believe by the time he dies, he was actually on a 15 kill spree. He hasn't died once this round. He's playing really sneaky, but at the same time he just knows what he's doing. So as you can see here, we're kind of in a standoff, and we actually start to pull overextend. This is a great play on this bad side. Even though we are up, the whole goal of this side is basically not to let them get up on flags. So at the next side, when you have the good side, they can be at a disadvantage, and you guys can pull more flags out and hopefully cap some more flags. He spawns up, and again we're in a stalemate. He doesn't manage to pick up the kill, and they do manage to get their first flag cap. But here again, our whole team starts to rotate. Aaron is getting control of top art, and he's making sure nobody's pushing mannequin. Again, this is the defensive side. Even though there's last 30 seconds, some players just find it more necessary to play defensively, and that's exactly what he's doing. And now, the last 20 seconds, they're just trying to get some final pushes, you know. It's not really too worried about them pulling our flags, so just trying to get some extra kills for their score. And so this is going to bring a wrap to the first side and the bad side of Lockdown CTF. And we will be moving on to the second side in a few seconds. So starting off on the second side, this is going to be the good side for most people, and most people just know it as the good side because it's easier for them to get set up on a spawn trap, and the opposing team usually always spawns away from their flag as well. So it's a lot easier to pull out than it is on this side where they can potentially spawn right next to their flag. So TuQuick is pushing this back bridge. Again, this is another favorite spot on this map, on this side, because this is really like long range positioning for those slayers and the ones that use ARs. So they like to get control of that area and pick some people off the start. But what a slayer needs to do on this map, especially since there's usually 2 slayers on a team, one needs to go right away for the spawn kills, and one needs to make sure that they don't push overextend, as TuQuick is doing right now. Usually most people like to watch it from the hallway or maybe down low in the middle, as one of our teammates I think is doing right now, and while TuQuick pushes up for spawn. So as you can see, teamwork is key on this good side. If you want to get a lot of pulls out, you just got to keep rotating and filling in each other's positions. So TuQuick is just picking up spawn kills, he's just mainly trying to cover his teammates while we get flag pulls. As you see, he's pushing up into useless, trying to catch anybody rotating back to his flag, but they do manage to pull away. So he's going to wrap back around useless and hopefully try to catch the guy coming middle, as he does right now. So he's playing really well right now. He's doing exactly what a slayer needs to be doing on this map, and he's performing well for his team. So here we do manage to get this flag cap, and TuQuick spawns up again, and right away, just like any other slayer should do, he begins to push the hallway and begins to push the power positions. Unfortunately, he does get taken out. That's one thing. Another thing, even though this might be the good side of the map, this side could easily become the bad side if you start spawning where TuQuick just did and you do not have control of hallway. If you lose control of hallway and control of your stairs, you're most likely going to spawn mannequin, and that's like, you won't be able to stun your flag basically at all, and if they pull overextend, you're basically screwed. So you always want to have one of your slayers basically holding the hallway and just holding the middle of the map so that they cannot overextend and push your stairs or your hallway, because if you do that, you will be able to spawn on the stairs or back parking lot as he just did, because those are the best spawns you can get on this side. You do not want to spawn mannequins, so you gotta hold that hallway or the bridge or the parking lot at all costs. TuQuick does manage to get taken out. I think they're gonna score a second flag. I'm not too sure. Yeah, they score their second flag of the game. The score is now, I believe, 4-1. So again, as TuQuick is playing, he's going top fire, pushing the hallway, just peeking out middle, trying to. Oh, he does stun himself, however. But he's basically doing what a slayer needs to do on this map. As a slayer, you want to push either the hallway or the middle of the map, or push straight through their spawn into their art and get control of their spawn. And just like on the side, you just want to control those spots so that we can easily get pulls out. If the slayer is not doing their job on this map, it's still possible to get pulls out, just because there's 2 ways you can pull on that side, where if you pull, you usually have cover. Like if you pull top art, you have cover throughout this hallway. You can basically only get shot in the back or stunned and naded. Or if you pull mannequin, you have that whole mannequin side where your teammates can just rally towards you and cover you. And as you see, we are about to get another flag cap. Aaron is holding control of top hallway, and he does jump out because he gets shot at, and he does manage to take out the kid shooting at him. Again, here we go, getting control of the spawns while Chris pulls the flag. So as we see here, TuQuick is doing exactly what he needs to do, and again, one of our slayers is up top in the hallway, clearly controlling that area. One guy did manage to get slipped by, however, so I think they're going to get this return, but the slayer's positioning, it was flawless. So that's what you guys got to do on this map if you want to become better at slaying. Just get control of the hallway, get control of the middle of the map, and basically cage them in their spawn. That's what a slayer's job is to do, essentially. You got to cave people in their spawn so that the objective players can pull the flag out. If you let them out of their spawn and you let people sneak by, that's when they get sneaky returns, or that's when they just stun and nade their flag and prevent you from escaping with it. So as this second side's about to come to a close, thank you guys for listening and allowing me to help you guys on becoming better Slayers for those of you that need it. But whatever you guys do, I mean, subscribe and like this video. I hope you guys liked it. I'll try to bring you more. I'm kind of new to this, so bear with me here. But hopefully you guys like this video and you like some of the TuQuicks gameplay. Follow us on Twitter, and thank you guys.